Hey guys, this is Dr. Fastlane. Here today, I'm going to do a quick review about my Lamborghini Aventador, which I absolutely adore. This is one of the several exotics that I own, but we are starting with a review with the Lamborghini Aventador LP704. 6.5-liter V12 with a horsepower of 691, 0 to 60. They say 2.9, but I have noticed 3.0, and the torque is 509 at 5200 RPM. The horsepower is 691 at 8200 RPM. On top of that, single clutch. So that's why the Lamborghini replaced it with the dual clutch later on with the other Aventadors after 2014 or 15, I guess, to give a more smoother ride, because the single clutch would give you the jerk, which I like personally. I don't have any problem with that. But the other Lamborghinis coming later on have dual clutch, so they're more comfortable and easy to drive, don't shake as much. But to me, it looks like that's part of owning a sports car. You have to feel the motion, the jerk, the G-forces is totally fine with me. I would prefer that 100% all the time. No problem with single clutch so far. The good thing about the Aventador is the ridges. I love that it has stealth fighter type contours. If you look here, all these curves, sharp curves, razor sharp. Kind of reminds me of Reventon, if you are familiar with the Lamborghini Reventon. Beautiful looking fighter jet type, body. But I think they took some of the glimpses or the curves from there. Now you can see the mufflers here. Made of 4 of these, but they just combine it with one big shell. Makes it look like a afterburner type appearance. Also, what you see here is, this is the wing. Now, there is no function available where I can pop the wing up even with the car is running. It is computer controlled. So it goes in a high wing or low wing, depending on the speed. So it can give you downforce so you won't take off like a jet. So this is a nice wing, and it's a nice view. It's a piston underneath it, and it goes up this high. It looks beautiful, looks gorgeous. I wish I could do that for you right now. You can see these arrow lights, beautiful looking lights up here. In fact, let me just try to turn it on. You can see it. Now, look at the wheels. The front are 20s, and the back is 21s. And that's made of single forged aluminum. The way they forge it is also amazing. It's something to really, they take a big slab of aluminum, and there are no joints in the wheels. So they just make it through one single piece of aluminum. Now, after that, you can see some of the air scoops on this side. These are big air scoops, you can see. What's the purpose? To get the air in to cool the engine. Humongous. There's also, you can see another vent on this side too. Let me have the camera show you that. There's another vent. Now, I also own a Lamborghini Murcielago, which has a scoop that goes up. This unfortunately don't open. It would look nice if it would. So we talked about that. Now, let's talk about the engine real quick. And for the engine, let me open this Batmobile. Man, I love it. Look at that. Look at the angles, the razor sharp angles on it. Now, if I can show you closer, this is a Lamborghini Aventador, as I mentioned, with V12. If you notice, the engine is shifted a little bit on the left side. Let me have the camera take a closer look. There's more gap on this side than this side, and why is that? Is the engineers, because the mid-engine, the engineers decided to distribute the force properly. So that's how it looks. It's not completely in the center. Well, you've got to think about all these things when you make sure the car does the job what it's built for. Throttle bodies are in these. That's the battery charging port in case if you ever jump started. By the way, Aventadors are very finicky about the power. So if you drop the power a little bit in the battery, it won't start. It will start like crazy and all kind of flickering will be happening. It happened to me one time and I almost lost my heartbeat because boy, that was really crazy experience, and all kind of lights on the dash was on. So I learned my lesson never to keep this car without the battery charger. So as soon as I drive it back in the garage, I put it back with the battery tender, and the voltage it takes is like around 13.5, between 13 to 13.5. Now, being that said, let's go ahead and come to the front. But look at the beauty of the ground effect here, and look at this this louver on the side. As far as the caliper says Lamborghini on it, yellow color, nice beautiful emblem up here. The P0 Pirelli tires with the high performance tires, 335 by 30 on the back, and then 255 by 35 on the front. Same thing, bigger calipers on the front. Look at the brake discs. If you notice that, those are the front ones are bigger than the back one, and the brakes work like a charm, and they have to, because once you are on 180 miles an hour, good luck stopping it. Let's talk about the front. Look at the lights outside. This is a Y-shaped lights. Looks like a tiger sleeping. The emblem. The part of the problem with these cars are they are very low, especially when you're parking. It's not that easy. So there are parking cameras in there, but since it's a single clutch Lamborghini, it jumped. So it's not that easy. It kind of gives you a jerk. So even if you're too close to a curb or something, I learned it hard way. That's it. Leave it there. Don't try to get too close because it will pop and it will hit. Now, this is the bumper. Look at the curves on it and the ridges on it. Looks like a Batmobile. There are some vents in the front too, probably to cool the back tires and the brake discs. Windshield, big and nice windshield, so slanted with big wipers up here. Now let me show you the inside of it. Come on in, come on in. Let me start it so that you can see the instrument cluster here. Now you can see here, the car is on the left side up here. That's the whole instrument cluster in the middle. And then up here, the mileage is right on the park condition. This is the gasoline up on the left upper corner, the temperature gauge on the right lower corner, and then oil, engine oil, and so forth. This is the steering wheel up here. It's flatter on this side to give you a nice access so it won't hit your thighs when you're driving. Again, it's not very easy to see from inside the car, but you get used to it. It's wide and low, and that's how they're built for. The aerodynamics is crazy on it. Here, you can, this is the headlight. The car, there are the paddles. So these are, there's no manual gear. These are all electronic gear called e-gears. So left one drops the speed, downshift the car. This one upshift the car, okay, on the right side. Again, the nice emblem in the middle. Scissor doors, the iconic scissor doors of Lamborghini. I like the door sill, says Aventador up here. I wish it could light up, but it doesn't. Now, on top of that, this is a fixed top Lamborghini, all Alcantara inside on the top here. Yellow, black stitching. So yellow stitching on a black color. Cluster of buttons here. I love the fact that it has fighter jet type lift on it. So like say, it's off and you want to turn it on, you lift it up. That's how it is. Now, 3 modes here. Strada is the regular. Sports is where you can really see the exhaust changing its sound, and the Corsa is the track. And all of these have different sound notes because it causes the valves to turn off and on. This is the temperature control here. This is the window, buttons. This is the lift for the car. The nose can lift up. This is the hazard light, parking, all that stuff, all that radio, media. But see, with me, I'm totally against having a radio or even a CD player in a car like this. What you need that for? For God's sake, the sound of the engine is the music for these cars. So don't tell me that you go in these cars driving and you put a song. This car is not for you. Because the sound of this car is the music. That's what you want to hear. Let me show you. Beautiful, love it. This screen, I love the heartbeat sign up here. Sensonum of the Lamborghini is like it wakes up when you turn it on. This is a little area to keep your stuff. There is a CD player inside, but who cares? These are the buttons, these are the levers you pull up to open the doors. This is the rear view mirror, some lights, and then the wiper control, and then that's about it. The reverse, the shifting in the manual to automatic, parking gear, all these are buttons for different functions down there. And look at the front lights. Now sometimes when you turn the car on just with a remote in a dark garage, it looks like a Jaguar waking up. But the lights give you a sense, basically it gives you a little goosebump. That, hey, I'm going to ride in this monster right now. But it looks beautiful at that time. Scissor doors, as you can see, I did put these decals up here. These are all 3D vinyl decals of Italian flag. I think it looks nice on it. Side mirrors are completely automatically controlled. Let me show you the front. So a lot of people ask me, okay, how do you, let's say you're going to the airport, where do you put your luggage? Well, that's the only space you have down there.